So the issue that I'm having is that my iPhone, when I've got it connected to the mixer, seems to be a lot more less volume than anything else that I have connected to the mixer.
What you doing today, Steve?
Well, not so much of a fix today. This is more of a cure. The problem I am having is that my iPhone that I use, just as a basic backup, if I ever need it, that the laptop crashes or the mixer goes wrong or something like that, I have a backup for my iPhone, just play some music and make sure that we've got some music playing. So let's dive into what I've been using, how I've been using it. Then we'll go into how I fixed it and made the volume a lot more better than what it was. So at the moment, I'm using twin 6.3 phono leads into a 3.5, which then goes into the left and right mono of my mixer. The next item I use is the original uh, adapter that they use for headphones, which goes into the 3.5 and then into the phone. So I've set up a dB meter on my tablet. So what we'll do is I will be quiet for a second, let you see what the dB is as a normal. So then we've got a control. So rooms are roughly around 20 to 30 decibels. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a dB metering on the laptop. Then I'll move on to the phone. Then I'll show you the cure. So we'll start with the laptop first and get a dB reading from that. So that was reading about 87, 88 decibels. So now moving on to the phone. So although it doesn't show exactly what I am hearing, I can hear that the laptop is a lot more dominant than what the phone is. The dB meter doesn't seem to pick it up as well as what my ears do. So one of the things is I had got to this point and I could hear the difference in the sound. I couldn't find an easy answer of why I was getting less sound out of my iPhone than I was anything else that I had connected to the mixer. So I got all the leads out that I had, all the adapters that I had, tried different phones. I got a new iPhone, I tried that. Even with the new iPhone, which has got the USB-C connector, that was fine. It sounded exactly the same sort of volume as my laptop or any other device that I had connected. So I thought, well, maybe it's just the older iPhones with the lightning ports that couldn't give out the correct amount of sound that I was expecting, like a laptop or my new devices. So then what I tried was I have been using this adapter that obviously comes with your phone. So I've got rid of that. Then went over to a adapter with a USB-C on one end and a 3.5 on the other. Once I had this connected, I then put an adapter from a USB-C to a lightning port, then straight into the phone. So again, it's not, the decibel doesn't really pick it up as much as what my ears do, but I can tell the difference straight away that I'm not having to put the gain on the mixer right up to get the same sort of volume as I would out of my laptop or any other device. So the reason for it, which is what I've learned afterwards, is that iPhone use this adapter for their headphones, which also has the mic input running through that connector. This adapter is overworking what I need it to do. I don't know if the adapter is not giving the correct sound signals to the right places. One thing to notice is the smaller little adapter that I've got from the Lightning to the USB-C. If you look on the port, it will say either audio and microphone, and on the other side, I've got power and USB. So there's two types of these little adapters. One will be so there's two types of these adapters. One's power and charging only, or data, and the second will be audio and microphone. Ideally, what you want to make sure that these adapters do is both. You know, they are slightly more expensive than the cheaper ones, and that's the reason why, because they don't do both within the same adapter. You need to have both because it doesn't give the same amount of connections to the USB-C as what we need for the audio. So I'll add a link into the description of the exact adapter that I'm using today. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you can find the answer quick enough. You know, I couldn't find an answer quick, so I've had to go through all this, pulling all the different leads out, trying all the different adapters. If it helps someone, great. Give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. See you on the next one.